Welcome back to another day of living in the new house. I have had a shave for like the first time in 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. So I'm feeling a little bit fresher, which is good. We've been at work, finished the hackathon for the day. Elizabeth's been out and been seeing some of her family, had a catch up, the first time since she's been back in the UK, which has been nice. And then we did a bit of a Dunelm shop. So we have new pillows because she's not happy with my one pillow arrangement. So we've now got new pillows. Got a couple of spare glasses after I smashed the other one. We've got some new spoons and stuff for the kitchen. And we've also bought a bit of a small temporary clothes rack. So at least we've got somewhere to hang the clean clothes, which will free up the drying rack for drying clothes on like it's actually meant to be used for. That's pretty much where we're up to today, with the exception of one other item. And that is that Alex briefly dropped around this afternoon to remove the pipes from that wall. So it may seem a bit counterintuitive that we're actually taking that wall apart that we've built. But for those of you who haven't seen the last vlog, we've basically decided that all the walls in the bathroom are now going to have to come down, because when we take all the shower stuff off, we're going to damage things. Things are going to get structurally intact, unintact. The bath is slightly smaller than the space of the room, so we'll end up putting 3 layers of plasterboard on. So we've just decided the whole lot's coming down. We're starting from scratch. It'll make life easier. It'll be done right. So make life easier. So that did mean those pipes had to come out. So Alex briefly dropped round in the afternoon while I was at work and got those out as well. So that brings us up to today. It stopped raining. So order of magnitude of things to do today is that we are going to clear a bit of space in here. We are going to retrieve the plasterboard from the garage with your musculays. So at least it's in here, and then hopefully we'll start hanging it up tonight. And by hopefully I mean we're going to start hanging it up tonight. So with our new sound inflated walls, we should hopefully have some of that up. I then need to sit down as well and then order more plasterboard for the bathroom. So we're going to remove some and fill some in, but at least everything's in the house then ready for tomorrow. So if it does start raining, we can just literally just keep working, because most of the materials will already be here ready to go. So let's crack on with that. So for efficiency, a fishy. Now we'll roll with it. For efficiency, we are now doing the next steps in the vlog. First time for her hearing as well, because she's like, you might as well do it in the vlog, because you're only going to tell me again afterwards. So we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Efficiency, I like it. Or a fishy, I like it. But yeah, we got the plasterboard in. Miss Muscle over here gave me a good old help getting those in. Much easier doing it with 2 people than 1 people. This is the remaining pieces of soundboarding we've got. There is 2 pieces of normal boarding in there, which we may bring in tomorrow just for patching holes like that, and wherever else there might need to be some various holes that need patching. Obviously, we have got offcuts and stuff we can use as well, but at least we've got those bigger sheets if we need them. There is the 1 moisture board as well, which we didn't need to bring in yet, obviously, because all the bathroom shenanigans, that will have to go back outside at some point, but it was on top, so we brought it in anyway, save it getting wet, because, of course, the rain is trying to come back again. But anyway, we need to now go start putting these up on the walls. So I did mark up roughly yesterday, roughly the sizes and the panels we need. We are 1 panel short to fully complete like the hallway and everything. Thanks, Jack. And we are going to go cut these down to size now. We'll probably cut them down here just for ease of getting them up the corner of the stairs again. Run them up, and then you can break out your drill skills again and start screwing them into the wall while I hold them on the wall. Cool, let's get after it. we got that piece in, no real dramas. We got this bigger piece in and it became a little bit more of a nightmare. One, Ryan forgot about the socket, and then when he measured it, clearly that Specsavers eye test I haven't had yet I needed to have, because I cut that hole completely way out of kilt there. We've had to fiddle around to try and get that to seat in a more succinct way. So what I'll probably have to do is cut a notch, bigger notch out of this, put a piece of wood behind it, and then just patch that up just so it's there. But we've got that in, had to fettle a bit off the top edge as well to get this gap smooth. Ideally, when we did this one, would have been better to have the taper on this side so it was taper to taper, but hey ho, we'll cover that up with the plaster and everything else like that. So just got to get the rest of the screws in this one, and then I think probably call it a day, because we need to do some more insulation. I need to do a batten for that section, it needs to get noisy again, so we'll pick that up tomorrow. But let's finish getting the screws in. How was your first plasterboarding experience?
That's good.
We're up.
Quite well.
It's gone pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with it. We're missing one screw.
Where?
Just there. One up from above the...
Oh, this
yeah,
one.
there.
Okay.
There we go. Look, you can do the honours of the very, very final screw going in. And then claim you did all the work because you did the last job, yeah?
I did most of the work.
There we go. Yeah, well, we've got one minor patch up to do with the socket there, because that was a bit of a mess up on my behalf. But easily fixable. There's a stud there, so we'll put a bit of a sticky layer over it, and away we go. But yeah, 2 pieces of board up. We've got 2 pieces of board left, which will get us up to the corner of the wall there. I think we'll deal with the boards tomorrow, but what we might do is have a bit of a playground with the insulation, because it's going to be a bit of a pain around the pipe. You've just had a good idea about actually cutting it long ways like that, and then sliding some behind and some on top. So we'll see how we get on with that. But yeah, happy. We're going to park it there for the day. I did a few more odd jobs just to give us a head start on tomorrow. So I did put that batten in the end. I've also put one of the leftover pieces of floorboard, just quickly nipped it down the side and dropped it in there, just because still got to do all this. I've got to cut these ones out here, which is going to be too noisy for this time of night now, so I'm going to leave those in place for the time being. But it does just mean that if I do run out of floorboards, because that middle one in the pack there is sort of quite heavily cracked, if I do run out of floorboards, at least I've got that one piece in there, so we can at least get on with putting the plasterboard up for there. But yeah, really happy that we actually managed to make some good progress today. Thank you very much to Elizabeth for being a little helper, and actually, well, say little helper, she did a lot of work in terms of putting all the screws in and everything else like that. So by this time tomorrow, I would have hopefully thought that we'd have all of that completely fully boarded over there as well. And we may, potentially, depending on the dates I get back from Alex for doing the bathroom, we may potentially move into this room in the short term so that I can get on with plastering and doing that front room quicker. But that all depends on when and where we're doing this. If this is being done next weekend, then I need to crack on with doing that. Now, there are some ordering up bits I need to do tonight. I'll probably update you on those tomorrow, so I need to at least start looking at materials and everything else like that. I have started making some rough notes on the walls as to what materials I need to be doing the bathroom. I want to double check over those, make sure they're alright. I also need to order the smart thermostats, because we can't have heating till those are come here, so that's like top of the agenda. So I'll at least get the thermostats done tonight, if not the plasterboard done tonight as well. And then we're in a good place, ready to go, set for a load of work next week. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the progress. I feel like the last few vlogs have been really scatty, so I'm hoping we're going to get a little bit more structured in terms of what we're recording and how we're progressing things, get some good time lapses in. But yeah, hope you enjoyed them, and we will catch you all in the next vlog.